Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is our engagement video. Since it's coming to the end of the year,
He still don't sound excited.
we decided to make a video just kind of telling you about the journey to the engagement and how it went down. And yeah, we're going to do that. Even though this is really my video because I'm the one that did everything pretty much. I'm gonna ask her reaction and everything. Then we're gonna tell y'all how it went down. So Miss Andrea, what were you expecting this year concerning everything that culminated, however you want to say it, that came about?
What do you mean?
What were your expectations from the beginning of the year? Did you want to get married? Were you reluctant? Did you think I didn't want to do it? Like, give me some of your emotions concerning it.
So this year I had several goals. This year I was turning 30.
She's 30. She don't act like it, but she's 30.
You gonna get third job. I turned 30. So this year before my 30th birthday, I wanted to definitely travel more. I booked my dream trip. I wanted to purchase my first home. Check 30. And I just wanted to reestablish my relationships with God, with family, and with friends. I found a new church home, got more involved with that. And unbeknownst to him, I actually took a vow of celibacy until we got engaged. I did that over the Memorial Day weekend, so starting the summer. Just as
I was gone.
He's been working night shifts for a minute.
2 years, almost 2 years.
So I felt like it was something that was going to be difficult, but not too difficult. I mean, I sleep along anyway. So, but we cohabitate, so we live together. The first big milestone was, of course, my 30th birthday. Dealing with that and then purchasing the home. So there's been several instances when I thought that this ring would come along. The first family vacay. Guess who didn't come? Everybody there. Mom, dad, stepmom, his mom, his aunt. Now she went in her spot. He just didn't go. I had my own room, but whole family there. Nothing. It's like, could he show up just a surprise? Nothing. Bought a whole house, closed on the house. Had my mom come and see the house. His mom came and see the house. Almost whole family. Everybody but his mom showed up for the housewarming party. Thought it could be there, but his mom wasn't there, so of course not. So I've been on ring watch, and by me being on ring watch, I had to take a step back, be more trusting, be less nosy.
Patient.
Patient is not one of my virtues, but definitely had to be less nosy and just let him be, do whatever you want to, stop listening, put on earmuffs, stuff like that. And be more open to criticism and other people's opinions. And I don't like that at all.
At least she's admitting it now.
Now, I've never been open to other people's opinions.
But you just admitted on camera, though.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all know that.
Step forward.
I'm full blood Vanessa's child, Leo, you can name it, conceited. Nah, not conceited. I'm confident.
I'm going to tell you what I really think it is. And I've said this to I have really introspective conversations with myself because I'm an only child myself. She was raised as an only child. I'm an only child. I believe because we were raised as only children, we are both super duper uber independent to the point where we can operate individually, but coming together sometimes. And sometimes that gets in the way of, just what we want to do individually, which is fine. But, I think that's something that we acknowledge, for lack of a better word. So, yeah.
So with me being on ring watch, I have been open. So I have my big cousin, my first hairdresser. I'm pretty sure she bullied this into happening. I'm sure he's not going to submit that, but I'm going to say she did. But she's been super hypercritical of my appearance for almost a year now, like really hypercritical. And I'm just like thinking, I'm standing up.
Of your parents?
My appearance.
Oh.
Like, you need to do something with your hair. You need to do something with your nails. I'm natural. Nails don't pay me. They have no return. I paint them myself. If they get chipped, oh well, I'll paint them eventually. If you judging me by my nails, which is probably true, oh well, I wear gloves. It's winter, lucky. But anyways, so I thought I was doing well standing up to her. Like, if you're gonna complain about it, then you need to pay for it.
That's a piece of the story, but yeah.
But so yeah, she sent me monies to get my nails done and made sure I had my hair done, or I actually did something to it. I've been thinking that I was growing in myself, getting my communication skills up, and bringing my family together is usually a lot more difficult. But this year was pretty simple. Like, people showed up for me to show up to do things. Like, I got my first family vacation for Memorial Weekend with, like I said, mom, dad, stepmom. Everybody showed up for that. His mom, and then the housewarming party. Everybody showed up for it. My brother, my dad, and my sister. Neither one of them have ever made a journey to my house. I go visit them all the time, at least once a year, but never, like, no matter where. If I was here, well, I've only lived in 2 states where they can come visit. Texas and here. They hadn't visited. So that was a big deal. My niece and my sister coming to visit here for the housewarming party. So it's been a year first and a good year of milestones. So, questions I wanted to know, because I literally told my friends the week before this happened, I stopped being nosy on purpose because I'm on Ring Watch and I wanted it to be a surprise. 2, I was like, I'm accepting of donations to get my nails done because I'm waiting and I don't want to be jacked up. So if they suggest it, it's subtle, I'm going to take it. So I literally said that 2 days before this happened, told my cousin, told my friend, and it finally happened. Thanksgiving Day. What?
Hand it over.
Thanksgiving Day, I'm introducing you, and these are the stuff I want to know because I can't be in a family full of liars. So, how long was it being planned? Who all knew? And why you ain't tell certain people? We gonna ask those questions and get down to it. We 8 minutes in. If you've been with us this long, keep on watching because it's about to get juicy.
So you want your question answered first, or you want the story?
And tell the story and answer my questions while you tell it.
Or you ask your questions if they come up in sequence of the story.
That's what we want to know.
All right. So we've been together. We've been together be 4 years this coming April. This is my longest relationship I ever been in. Usually, outside of this, it only goes about 6 months. Usually a 6 month period, I know if I don't want to do this, right? So luckily, I known the girl more than 6 months before we got together. Then once we got together, it was fast little, I guess you can call it fast 3 year period. Looked up and it was 3 years, or about 3 years. Yeah, it's about 3 years when I was like, okay, maybe I do want to do this. You know, I'm not going nowhere. I'm happy. She get on my nerves, but who doesn't? So maybe I do want to do this. So I'm mentally, it formulated probably about after Thanksgiving last year. I said, okay.
I ditched him for Thanksgiving last year. Let
me start doing this. Let me start planning to do this.
So deal was like Thanksgiving last year. We were in our apartment together, and he had to work. And it was a big deal for me to be home for Thanksgiving because my little cousin was getting proposed to the day before Thanksgiving. Mind you guys, it had to be the day before Thanksgiving. I was like, you cannot propose on Thanksgiving. Do not propose on the holidays. I'm so anti proposals on holidays.
She always trying to tell somebody what to do and how it's going.
But it was a big deal. All the family was involved in my little cousin's proposal.
We're going to cut that off, but let me finish.
Wait, but
no, because it's going to piggyback to your story.
Holiday proposals.
She don't like doing stuff for holidays,
it's
Valentine's Day. How is it cheating when it's like a double moment? Anyways,
it's not a double moment. You stealing from the original moment.
No,
continue.
Back to my story. So, New Year's came, and top of the New Year, I was going back. I also have my own business on top of working the job. So, top of the New Year, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go down to Myrtle Beach, is where I'm from, born and raised, beach boy, all of that. I'm gonna start going home and seeing if I could drum up some business down on the beach. So in the midst of doing that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go look at a ring. Like, I'm home. She really don't know. I'm going to go look at a ring on top of doing business. But yeah, I'm going to go look at a ring. So probably about March or April, I found something and started making payments on it, unbeknownst to her. So I'd say, yeah, about her birthday, she was, upcoming to her birthday in August, she was really like,
Did you just mess up my birthday?
It's okay. It's all right. Whatever. It's upcoming to her birthday in August. She's, I want a ring. You know how y'all do. Ring, I want a ring. What you gonna do with the ring? You can't say nothing to me unless you got a ring. I ain't listening to you to the ring.
There we go. That's whole 30 seconds you mocking me.
There's more than that. Anyway, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fix you. Just hold on, I'm gonna fix you. So we get the house.
September,
get a house or whatnot. And so I want to say September, October. No, it was like end of September. We probably hadn't been in the house a month. I'm very observant. So I'm half asleep one morning. I hear her talking to Tan about what they want to do for Thanksgiving, right? So I'm like, all right. So I think she leaves to go to work that day, and Tan called me. Hey, all right, what y'all gonna do, man? You gonna get married? Da, da, da. So I'm like, all right. Since you asking, Tan, I'm glad you asked. I wanted to do something for Z on Thanksgiving. And she, getting excited, it's that and the third. And I'm like, all right. So how I want to do it is, I want to, since everybody wants to come to Atlanta for Thanksgiving, I guess we just go to one cousin's house. And if we have the Thanksgiving dinner there, we're going to do it there in front of the family. And I wanted to make it a moment for her because I know she doesn't get to see her family a lot. So why not, what's the word I'm looking for? Compound the moment so her family can have a moment with something about us starting our family.
So pause.
Hint.
Pause. We're going to pause on those hints because we still locked down over here. Back in May, once Tan didn't come, she was supposed to come on the family cruise, so that we had to reschedule our family time. So around 4th of July, we were trying to get the family together for our makeshift family reunion for 4th of July. That wasn't going to happen because everybody has plans 4th of July. So my cousin and I decided to do Thanksgiving together. My goal this year was to have a house so I can host Thanksgiving. Like, I put that out last Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is going to be in South Carolina. You all got to come. And then all of a sudden, South Carolina too far. We can't drive that far. You need to come home. Come home. If I'm driving 5 hours, why can't y'all drive 5 hours? So let's meet halfway. So the beginning of July, my cousin and I decided to do Thanksgiving with the entire family in Atlanta. Meet halfway. And we called my other cousin and his wife up. And it's like, do y'all want to host? So we're all coming to Covington for Thanksgiving. So did you start this plan in July Or did you really start this plan in September? Once we
cut. Anyways, back to my
I'm
story.
asking a question.
I'm getting to it in the story.
No, you covered that part in the story. You said you talked to Tan after we was talking about Thanksgiving. So did you talk to her in July or did you talk to her in September once we confirmed everything?
One of them time frames, it was in the middle of that. I don't know if it was before or after or whatnot. All I know is everything was falling in my favor. And on top of that, I also have family in Atlanta. So, hey, why not? It makes sense, right? So, boom. I tell Tan about it. She secretly, arranges everything on her side. Sneaky. Ain't no sneaky because she just said she was nosy. Secretly arranging everything on her side. I'm really under the impression like she gonna tell that girl. So, in the midst of that, everything's happening. So we find out that, and nothing goes as planned, right? So the cousin that initially we wanted to go to, she wanted to go to somebody else's house. And then we said, well, hey, let's just go ahead and make it a super event or super compound event. And we're just going to go to her father's house, who stays in Atlanta, who also stays about 10 or 15 minutes from my auntie's house. Makes sense, right? So yeah, let's do that.
Thanksgiving house hop.
So boom, come Thanksgiving, I hadn't seen the ring. I want to say like April or March. So my mom's in Myrtle Beach. She went to go pick the ring up. Hey, this, that, and third. And my mother is one of those people who
tread lightly.
I'm not treading lightly. That's my mama. My mother is one of those people who she's straight up. She can't keep no secrets, barely. She'll tell you how she feel, all of that. So in the midst of that, she handles the ring or whatnot. So boom, Thanksgiving Day comes. My mother comes down a day earlier. She gives me the ring. She has no earthly idea. She honestly thinks like, oh, I put all this together. No, baby. I have something to do with it too.
I still got my family together for Thanksgiving, but my cousin was just like, is your sister coming? I'm like, my sister is never the first on your list. And I'm like, that's cool. Can we do karaoke at your daddy's house? You haven't met my daddy's wife, but sure.
Okay. Cut that off a second. So what ended up happening was too, the weekend of the housewarming party, her sister and mom, dad came down. And that's the same weekend I told her mom, same weekend I told her dad, or asked for her hand in marriage for both of them. And I told her sister. So she didn't know that we were trying, a month or two after, okay, let's all plan to be one place so we can have a moment, So come Thanksgiving Day, I got the ring. Everything went well. We went to go see my auntie.
Who has breakfast on Thanksgiving?
My auntie.
That was suspicious.
What? Suspicious?
Yeah.
She's serving everybody.
Eat on Thanksgiving Day till Thanksgiving dinner.
But my auntie wanted to have Thanksgiving dinner at her house, but all her family went to Spartanburg where they're from. So she said the family that's in Atlanta, she's going to do breakfast.
Which was
dope.
She
did breakfast to have the family there for whatnot. But she stayed because she knew that I was going to do this with Z's family and have my family, my auntie, my mom be there as well. So it worked out. So boom, went to my auntie's house, ate breakfast, I had a good little time there. Then we went to her cousin's house.
Cousin's brother's
house.
Cousin's brother-in-law.
We had a good time there. Her family came out back. They had a male group, then the females were in the house. So it wasn't like everybody was commingled, even though
they had more fun outside.
Yeah, however you want to put it. So boom, come about 5, 6 o'clock. Hey, we're all going to your daddy's house.
Round up.
Everybody rounds up. Be quiet.
Wait, I gotta tell who all showed up.
No.
House.
Let me finish the story.
Wait, pause.
No, let me tell you how we got to your dad's house, and you can tell how everybody was there.
No, I gotta tell who was at my cousin's house. So we go to my cousin's because my godmother came. Did you know my godmama was coming?
Your godmother was at your dad's house too.
But did you know my godmama was coming?
So basically, I'm trying to climax the story to where everybody was at her daddy's house, but she wants to tell how everybody came and whatnot. So yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm tell her now. Anyways, we had a whole convoy to go to my daddy's house for karaoke. We had 5 cars pull up, and my daddy already had probably more than that in his park, in their little cul-de-sac. But it's my daddy's house. It's the party house, so don't mind a thing. Folks gonna show up at my daddy's house like to unwind because of Thanksgiving. So pull up daddy's house. We got 5 cars to park. My cousin Chance, Krishan, Tan, Lady, Nehemiah,
The whole family, pretty much.
my mama, and my godmama. And then his mom and his aunt and my sister and my niece and my brother-in-law.
So boom, everybody comes out, shows up to the house. Tan starts up the karaoke thing. Unbeknownst, she didn't know that karaoke was part of the engagement. She had no idea. She just thought, "Oh, I'm gonna do something fun." No,
I
we're
didn't
doing this
say
for a
I
reason.
wanted to do something fun. That was Tan's idea.
Anyways,
Did she tell you to do karaoke, or was it your idea?
well, we had discussed some things.
was
She
her
said something
idea.
like that, so it made sense.
Bullied.
Why you keep saying like bully? She didn't bully me into doing nothing, but she had some good ideas and we used them. So boom, karaoke happened. I did my first song. Kind of broke the ice.
Before
Stop
karaoke,
interrupting me.
because you skipping Sparks. Before
this my
karaoke, I'm running around telling my dad and my stepmom that yep, we bringing all the family over. I'm crashing the house. Me thinking I'm crashing the house and being polite. I get in there. My brother is there. That should have been a big old clue because my brother never leave Columbus. He don't travel that much. We can barely get him to go to North Columbus, but he lived there. So my brother's there, and I go and I think his sister, Cherie, my other sister's there. And I'm like, how'd you get him out of the house, pulled him out of the house? And my point was being super hostess because I was trying to make sure everybody's met each other. So I'm introducing, reintroducing. Hey, did you meet this? And hey, this is my godmom. This is my brother. Da 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 da. My family has never been together like this. My mom's side and my daddy's side, nope. My brothers, my sister, and my brothers have never like been in the room longer than an hour for a specific ceremony. They don't remember each other's name besides the knowing. I walked in and was like, my uncle was like, Zizi got a sister. That's how separated my family is. So doing those introductions, running around, making sure everybody was straight. I was not in the party scene. I was outside when he did his song.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
So I did the karaoke. I had probably the best performance. Didn't sing well. I had probably the best performance. Just warm people up. And then they played.
My mama's.
We had arranged. Me and Tan had arranged. I said, Tan, I want to propose during this specific song, which is Daniel Caesar and her best part. So like she said, she was trying to run all over the place. So I said, Z, go up there with Tan and sing the song. Because if I wouldn't have did that, she'd have been all over the place.
Tan begged me to come sing with her.
Hold on, let me finish. Basically, she was almost ruining engagement, didn't even know it. So I had to bring her up, whatnot. She started singing.
He didn't drag me up, Tan did.
But if I wouldn't have said, Z, go up there with Tan, you'd have went
outside. She
called
me to come up.
I know what I saw. I know what happened. Anyways, she walked up. The verse came on. I'm just not necessarily. I'm nervous, but I'm ready to have it go through. So I walk up. Wasn't really even thinking about the words. I try to say a little tidbit, just kind of like say, okay, this is what's going down. So I said whatever I said. Got on my knee. Proposed.
Talking with his hands. So I took the mic from him. Now I'm holding the mic with both hands. Steady.
Proposed. She said yes. And yeah, we had a little moment. I wish if we do some editing, we'll probably try to throw the video in there.
We'll drop the video in there.
But yeah, it went down like that. And then we're engaged. And I've been having conversation with some of my friends just as far as, they're happy for me and whatnot. And one of my good friends recently said, really what engagement means to the male is just really, it's like almost the highest level of commitment. And so, yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I want kids. I've been wanting kids, been told her that. She's scary. But Yeah, I'm looking forward to the journey.
All right, let's talk about me being scary in this commitment. So I've been doing prayer challenges, marriage seminars online and stuff, and I couldn't get his butt to pay attention for longer than an hour. It's been a struggle. I've been prepping for this ring for a long time, a lot longer than he has. And that has been
the ring for me, or just the ring period. You better
your
answer it right.
freaking ring, dag nabbit. He won't tell everybody. I asked him to marry me a long time ago. Like,
we barely knew each other for a year. I'm not doing that.
We were already together. We were together before we were together. Like, we couldn't even call it a breakup because we weren't together. But when we came together, it was just like, okay, so we gonna do this.
And I'm not about to do that.
A couple months later, I was like, so, how serious are you? He gonna move in with me, but he don't want to marry me? That was the issue.
I barely had enough money to pay for a ring then. What?
You a homosexual. Like, so he moved in with me. We started dating in April.
Who asked me to move in?
I didn't ask you to move in. I came home and you was moved in.
You didn't ask me to move in with you?
That's another video. But anyways, no. Didn't. No, I didn't. Definitely.
I like having you here. You can stay with me.
But you was supposed to be on somebody else's couch, not home with me. Anyways, so we started dating in April. He moved in August, September.
I left in August. My lease was up for my apartment in August.
Yeah, so we started dating in April, and he moved in with me in August. Yeah. So around September, I was like, do you want to get married? To me, that wasn't that soon because we had been...
No, tell them why you want to get married, though.
We can't tell them that.
Yes,
we got legal issues here.
That's not that's gone.
I said for him to us to go ahead and get married, to do the paperwork.
She want me to do it for the money.
So that we can save for a wedding. Because I was in the military. We can go ahead and get married and have extra $200 so we can have a big old wedding the next year. If we gonna be together, when we can be together, because we made this big commitment, because it was a whole big old thing for us to be together, then we might as well go ahead and get married, save this, stack up, so we can go have a big old wedding destination somewhere. And that's exactly what we can do. But we could have had $2,000, $4,000 ago.
Man, you remember when I said 6 months? It wasn't. We hadn't been together in those 6 months, so I didn't even know if that was going to work or not. So,
but it would have worked.
Well, no way I was going to get married before 6 months.
I hadn't met his mom yet, though.
Yeah, ain't none of that.
I had met your mom. I met your mom 4th of July.
That was after.
That was before. I met your mom 4th of July. And then so September, I was like, let's get married. I like this mom. She likes me, but all moms like me. I'm pretty dope. What you got to say?
I'm gonna cuss you out.
Yeah, folks like me. Get out for it. So who else knew besides Tan and Tammy and my mama, and my daddy and your mama? So everybody knew it was gonna be Thanksgiving, or did your mom know about Thanksgiving?
Everybody knew it was gonna be Thanksgiving.
Who else knew?
Everybody.
What friends? Because you was getting phone calls all Thanksgiving Day.
Eric knew.
Mm-hmm.
Jackie knew.
Mm-hmm. So only your friends knew.
I'm trying to think.
That's a bad angle for you. Sit up.
Eric, Jackie. My head. Look at my head.
Sit up.
Eric, Jackie.
Only your friends knew? Because some of my friends feel a certain kind of way about not knowing. He's like, what? This happened? I had no idea.
None of your friends are first generation friends with me.
What's that supposed to mean?
None of your friends are first generation friends with me.
What's a first generation friend?
Like, I don't have like a friendship with any of your friends.
Besides Marquise.
Marquise knew, yeah. That's it.
So you don't talk to any of my friends outside of me?
Nothing wrong with that. It's just...
Deron. Oh, we gotta call Deron.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that I know through you, I know with you. Like, I don't have a relationship with any of your friends besides Marquise. Outside of you. Yeah, other than Marquise. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just That's how it goes.
First generation friend. That's a new term for me. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit more.
You got copyright because she take it and run with it. I got a lot of Andy Andreasisms. Y'all see, but anyways, yeah.
That's dope though, but sad at the same time. I mean,
Not
I'm a
sad,
friend.
shit, it is.
I'm not the type of person that has like a claim on friends. That's another video. Like if your friend is, I'm cool with your friend, then I don't mind being friends with them outside of you. And if that were to end, then I don't really expect a different type of friendship to end. But some people got loyalty issues. Like, I don't like you because they don't like you. What? We was just cooling and kicking it yesterday, so.
I'm the same way. If my loyalty lies with you, if something happens between you and this other person, my loyalty is gonna remain with you.
I ain't in it. I'm neutral. You ain't do nothing to me.
See,
my voice ain't in there.
She's got
as long
some,
as you ain't got no stuff about me in your mouth, I ain't got no problem.
She's got some.
What happened between you and them? It's your business.
She's got some cutoff issues, and we discussed that. But yeah,
that's another video too. So none of my friends knew. So if that was you feeling a certain kind of way, he just said.
Talk to me. Andreas Farmerville on Facebook, Patrick_Beats1 on Instagram. Holla at me.
Shameless
we talk
plug.
about it.
We
That's
drop those
that's
there.
how we build relationships. So,
but
yeah,
my friends were super excited. I got chewed out a little bit for sending text messages instead of video calls. I got video calls with Taffy crying. Marquise was super excited. Victoria was crazy excited. She was mad. She's like, "Hi, I didn't know. I could have helped." Kathy, she was super excited. And Leela, she was super excited. I love that video from her. I actually got a clip of her video. I was able to save that one. But yeah, thank you to everybody about the congratulations. Thank you for watching. It's gonna be quite a journey.
We gotta curate more videos, and she just said like,
we got lots of videos to do while we work through these issues and get our date. Goal is a 2020 wedding, and about these kids, so we might need to speed everything up. He want a long engagement. He spent a long time getting engaged.
I want a comfortable engagement.
We got some money to save
and make.
So financial planning,
so
we got you.
Subscribe,
travel,
comment below so we can get some checks.
So yeah, let's do this. Keep watching. We'll be there. Hashtag from A to Z with love. We out. Look up Andy, say cheese. Picture.